love sending Kym pictures because she gets irritated. Whatever irritates Kym, I like to do.
Funny mamas.
So
Now that was I was
like I had
to when your son.
Two funny mamas. What's with the grip? Sherri and Kym.
Hey everybody, this is Sherri, and I am. When I tell you, I'm just a little verklempt. I've been doing press all day, so hold on one second. Hey everybody, I'm on live. This is Sherri Shepherd. I just wanted to let you know that I'm starting my podcast with Kym Whitley. I know I'm supposed to be doing this right now, and I'm live right now. So go to YouTube and hit Two Funny Mamas, and you could subscribe. And I'm taking questions and everything. And we're doing it right now. So I'm actually supposed to be
Lar Farms giveaway.
We're doing a Lar Farms giveaway. Oh my goodness, we're doing a giveaway. So come on over to the podcast. It is at Two Funny Mamas on YouTube. My voice is shot. I just sang with Jennifer Hudson today.
It's a great voice still.
Huh?
It's still a great voice.
With Jennifer Hudson. I'm like, I got agita. So anyway, I'm trying to preserve my voice because I have a lot of press to do tomorrow. I'm in LA right now. So come on over, Two Funny Mamas on YouTube. I got to get off this live so I can get back to my live. All right, bye. Bye, everybody. Okay, Two Funny Mamas on YouTube. Okay, bye. Now how do I get out of this? There we go. And now, okay. I'm not going to share it. I'm going to discard the video because I always get in trouble. Now I'm about to take off Instagram, take off all these little. Hey, everybody. Welcome to Two Funny Mamas. This is Sherri Shepherd in my hotel closet. Having a good time. I'm here. Kym Whitley is not here. She's got a crazy schedule.
Yeah.
So she's not here, but we'll see. We'll see what happens next week. We're going to talk to Kym. There's a lot of stuff going on, but she wants to be here, but she can't be here, not yet. So just wanted to say hello. And I'm in LA. Chris, I'm here in Los Angeles. I'm very happy.
I'm jealous. I'm hello to you. It's 9:48 Central Time, and I'm happy to be here with Sherri Shepherd. Second night in a row, late night with a white dude. You guys missed Sherri on Kimmel last night. We'll talk about that. Sherri, I'm jealous. It's storming here. You know I love LA. Are you happy to be back? You're so busy.
Yeah, I really have not gotten to enjoy LA because I've been doing like a full press run for the Sherri Show. So like I really haven't gone anywhere. I've been living in suitcases. I just got back from Birmingham, Alabama, and thank you anybody from Two Funny Mamas that came to see me in Birmingham, Alabama at the Star Dome. I so appreciate that because I had a lot of people screaming out, "Where's Kym?" So thank you for buying tickets. Now I'm going to be. Yeah, people were missing Kym, and so it was great. Now I'm headed to, as soon as I finish press here, I'm on a 3-week hiatus from the Sherri Show. And I've been working nonstop. I did 5 sold out shows in Atlanta. And then I came to LA, did some press. And then I left for Alabama. And I'm back finishing up my press. I just got off the Jennifer Hudson show. I did Family Feud. I did Extra Access Hollywood. We were trying to make Club Shay Shay happen, but we couldn't make it work with my schedule.
No dice.
So
no
doing Shannon Sharp, but I got the talk tomorrow. And then I head to the Baltimore Comedy Factory in Baltimore. All 4 of my shows are sold out, but I added another show Sunday at 2:00 p.m. So come on out after you go to church or get up late on a Sunday. Come on out Sunday at 2:00 p.m. And then I jump on a train and I go back to New York. I haven't seen my son in 3 weeks. And I go back to New York and I fall into bed because I got to get up to work out. And I go back to work on the 15th. So I prayed for this, so I'm pacing myself.
Careful what you wish for. I was just in Baltimore.
Not.
No, it's a lot.
But it was so much fun doing Jennifer Hudson, and I did Jimmy Kimmel last night. It was so much fun doing Jennifer Hudson because that's me on Jimmy Kimmel. I haven't done Jimmy Kimmel since 2012.
That's how long it's been?
That's how long it's been. 2012. Wow. And I was so nervous because there was no option to fail. There was no option to have an okay night. It's like sometimes, you do talk shows so much. One night you might not have an okay night, but you've done it so much, they'll ask you back. And I used to do, when I was on The View, Jimmy Kimmel all the time. They always had me on the show. And then I started doing Jay Leno a lot. So it kind of dried up over on the Kimmel spot because that's how talk shows work. We don't follow certain talk shows, the Sherri Show. And if you do a certain talk show a lot, we don't ask you to do our show. So I hadn't been there since 2012 when I got voted off Dancing with the Stars. And I just was like, Sherri, it's gotta be a home run. You gotta kick ass. And I was backstage. He was giving my intro, Chris, and I was nervous. And I said, you know what? Sherri, you've been doing this. This is what you do. This is what you do on your talk show every morning. Jimmy Kimmel knows you. Everybody at the show knows you. Guillermo knows you. And I said, you just got to walk into what was already written by God. God wrote this already. And then after that, I was like, I'm good. And he said my name. The only thing I was nervous about was twirling. Everybody loves it when I twirl.
It's kind of perfect. Speaking of Dancing with the Stars, I hosted a thing one time and Nikki Glaser had just been kicked off of Dancing with the Stars. And so I was, I'm a genius. I'm like, I'll twirl her. She's taller. I'm taller. I'll twirl her as she comes out onto stage in front of, a couple thousand people that we were at this thing. I about tripped Nikki Glaser and screwed the whole thing up. So congrats to you on the good twirl.
People think twirling is easy unless you're like a trained dancer, which I am not. I played a dancer on a TV show at one time. Twirling is hard because you don't know if you're going to fall. I'm knock-kneed. So at any time, my knees will knock. And I will. Is that
a medical term?
Knock-knee? Somebody made it up. My knees knock. Hello.
It sounds like something an aunt would call a kid that's not running around right. For sure. Oh, that little knock-kneed kid?
That was me. That's how they referred to me.
Can I tell you something that would also help calm your nerves? And I love Jimmy Kimmel so much, and we'll just do, 1-2 hours on my love for Jimmy Kimmel. But he's married to a woman from St. Louis. She's super talented. He got fired from like 4 radio stations, like terrestrial radio, as he was coming up. Did you know that?
I did not know that, Jimmy Kimmel. Why was he fired so many
The radio
times?
people the majority of people in radio are just awful, terrible, talentless people. Think about that. Jimmy Kimmel fired from multiple radio stations, eventually made it to K-Rock in L.A. and was the sports guy on Kevin and Bean, and now he's doing that. It's
now
wild.
He's a billionaire.
Producer, he created the Man Show, Crank Yankers, all that stuff. So impressive.
Crazy. I did not know that. He was so nice to me. They had wanted me to talk about a bunch of stuff, but we didn't have time. It felt like it was 3 minutes, but it actually was. Somebody told me it was 9 minutes and 18 seconds. Because when he said, and thank you, Sherri, I was like, wait a minute, I just sat down. What are we doing? It's only been 3 minutes. That just shows you.
We did 3 hours on this here show last week, so I believe it. You have the ability.
Guess what we're not doing tonight?
Not that. I
got to take this hair off.
Let me tell you what. Off. You get to a certain point, your podcast is going to look like this tonight. You're going to go, hello? Hello?
Be like this. Knocked out sleep.
We got a great live chat started. Hit share. We're going to give away some Lar Farms gift certificates as we promised last week. We've got 3 $100 gift certificates to give away. Check this out. Chris B.
Lar Farms.
Yeah, Chris B says knock-kneed is an old term. Thank you, Chris B.
Okay, well, how do you think I am? Is there another term for knock-kneed that I did not pick up on Instagram? A TikTok? Is it been a TikTok changing the phrase knock-kneed to something else more palatable for the young people today. I put my shirt on backwards. Ain't this about a blip?
That happens.
I just always knew it was knock-kneed. So tell me what the new term is, and I'll gladly use it. Yeah, Jimmy Kimmel was really very cool, and he just was like, "I remember you. You like this is what you did when you came before." And if I didn't, wasn't the only if I wasn't a singular host, I think Jimmy would ask me back in a heartbeat. It's very hard to do anything in LA because it's like when I did The View, I could go and do Jimmy Kimmel and rely on the other ladies to take my place, to cover for me. But because it's Sherri, I can't leave and go a bunch of different other things, like Sex Lives of College Girls. Because if I'm not on the show, we have to show a rerun, and then people don't get paid while rerun is happening.
Yeah, that could be a
So I
problem.
will leave the show if I'm sick. People wear masks around me because we want folks to get paid. But I did Sex Lives of College Girls a couple days ago on Monday, and it was so great. And they wrote me in 2 episodes.
Oh, you were
this
filming?
season. I was filming Sex Lives of College Girls, yeah. And they wrote me in a scene. I think if anybody knows Sex Lives of College Girls, written by Mindy Kaling of The Office, the parents get together for a dinner where all the parents come together. And it's really funny. They write me some really funny lines, and they're all getting together for this dinner. But the day that they have to shoot that all the other parents are available, I'm shooting my talk show. So I can't be part of the dinner. So they told me I can't come.
So
I was
you're
so
not going to be part of
sad.
that scene? Or are you still on the show?
I'm still on the show, but I'm only in 1 episode. I filmed it.
Oh,
So
wow.
they're not bringing me back this season because I was supposed to come back at the dinner, and they had some really funny stuff, but I cannot get out of my talk show.
Yeah, that's what happens. And did Mindy ask about me?
Mindy wasn't there when we did it. I had a whole bunch of questions
would've.
to ask about you, Chris, unrequited love and all of that, but she was not there. I'm so sorry.
Speaking of not there, your girl Kym Whitley not here tonight. She's been gone for a couple weeks. Crazy schedule. Can we just give her some love really quick? Curb Your Enthusiasm series finale was last weekend. It's been on since the year 2000, Sherri.
Wow.
Curb ran for 24 years. That's Larry David. He created Seinfeld. Either way, Kym Whitley has one of the more iconic episodes.
And they showed the clip.
They did. They showed it in the finale.
Look at Kym's boobies.
In the finale, Kym did get some love in the series finale, so just want to give her a quick shout out. That was such a funny episode she did, and that goes down as the creator Larry David's one of his favorite episodes that they did. And do you know this? That episode helped solve a murder or a wrongful conviction. Yeah.
There was a guy who was there. They went to all these different places. Kym played a hooker, and they went to a baseball game.
Dodger Stadium.
I think I broke my toe.
I'm sorry?
My toe. Yeah, I think I broke my toe. I'm in excruciating pain, and I
From
can't
the
bend
twirl?
it. No, I've worn so many heels today, and I think my toe is either sprained or broken. Neither here nor there. There
About
was
to
a
be no funny mamas, and Chris Denman answers audience
Yes,
questions.
I'm about to start crying. My toe's hurting so
Are you
daggone
okay?
bad. I was trying to slip it into these heels when I did Access Hollywood, and they wouldn't go, and I shoved them in there and screamed. And then when I was doing Jennifer Hudson, I had to be in these like tiny, tiny shoes, and I screamed. But what am I supposed to do? You can't. I have to do the show. So now that I'm just sitting here with just talking, and my toes are free, I'm in a lot of pain, and I think they're broken. I think I broke one, or I think I sprained it. My probably is a sprain. Anyway, neither here nor there. There was a man at the baseball game, and he was sitting behind Kym Whitley and Larry David, just like enjoying in the game. He goes home. Somehow there's a murder, and the person who they thought was the suspect looked like the guy. So they arrested him, and they were charging him. They charged him with murder.
Dead
Thank
rights.
God.
Dead
You
right.
said
They
what?
had him. It was over. He was about, they were going to throw him away, lock up the key, and he took his daughter to this baseball game.
He kept saying he was innocent. He was going to prison. But thank God he remembered. He had an alibi that at the time that the murder happened, he was sitting at a baseball game at Dodger Stadium. Now, he didn't know that Curb Your Enthusiasm was filming. He just knew there were cameras filming something. Now, I don't know how they found that it was Curb Your Enthusiasm, Chris. So his lawyer.
They talk about it in there's a documentary on Netflix, actually. I can't remember what it's called, but it was like a Hail Mary. It was basically they called someone who knew someone at the studio because they figured it out because they were trying to come up with an alibi to like prove this to this guy. He just wasn't, they couldn't prove it at the time. No receipts or I don't know, whatever it was. And it turns up there was some B-roll that they went through and they placed him at the game. He beat his charge because he didn't do it. But he was that close to spending life in prison or a long term. Yeah, bad.
And once you're in prison, it's hard because you don't have an alibi. And so he must have been so scared. But it just shows you the number of people who are innocent and they get sentenced to doing something that they didn't do. And so Kym was in that scene with him. So she will forever go down as the woman that saved the man from going to prison.
Dressed as a prostitute named Monina. That's right.
And
wait. Go ahead.
That was, I auditioned for that role as the prostitute.
Did you really?
Yeah. I don't like it when people say that was my role. I cannot stand it when people say that was their role because it's not your role unless you sign a contract. So if somebody else got it, it was their role. So I do say I auditioned for it, but it was Kym's. Kym went in and gave something that nobody else gave, and she got the role. So I just say I auditioned for it. I look at how Kym did it. I did nothing like that, and that's why I didn't get the part. I wasn't memorable like that. Kym was amazing. But I remember when she was doing the scene in Curb Your Enthusiasm, I was doing something in Cincinnati called Vagina Monologues. I was in Cleveland. That's where I was. Vagina Monologues. You remember the Vagina Monologues?
Oh, yeah.
Back in the heyday, that was it. All the women were talking about on stage was vaginas. Oh,
I think this officially makes it an After Dark chat.
Vagina.
Let me remind everybody as Sherri gets this going. If you want to be entered to win these Lar Farms, we've got 3 $100 gift certificates. I believe I can go back and check the live chat. It actually moves along. This could be bad. We need email addresses. Yeah.
I'm out of breath saying vaginas. Lar Farms came on a husband and wife team, and they talked about they have a bee farm. And they talked about the fact that they not quit their jobs, but they invested their money into owning a bee farm. And it has really paid off. And they make beeswax candles, and they make all kinds of smell goods, and they make seasonings for the food. But they're really telling us the difference between these like candles that just smell good, but are bad for the environment. And they have some really great items.
Drop your email in the live chat if you want to be considered, by the way.
Yeah, I ordered a few $100s worth of stuff from Lar Farms. It was just a lot of really great stuff from bees and honey and everything. So I am excited to get mine. It was delivered to my job. So I can't wait to get back to New York to try it. But we agreed that we would provide 2 funny mamas 3 $100 gift certificates to Lar Farms, LOMAR, LOM like Mary, AR Farms. And you can go and shop to your heart's content, pick out $100 worth of product, or you could pick out $80 worth of product, and then the rest of it will pay your sales tax or whatever. I don't know how it works. We just are giving you a $100 gift certificate.
So what we'll do... Yeah, so what we'll do, drop your email in the live chat. If you see I've penned a note, it says Lar Farms giveaway, comment in the live chat with your email address, and we'll pick 3 winners. I'll add them into an online randomizer, and we'll pick. So drop your emails in. I'll go back, check out the emails, and we're going to pick 3 random winners to get $100 gift certificates. Boom.
That's how we're gonna do it. Boom. Pew. Pew,
That's
pew,
right.
pew, pew.
And also, by the way, shout out to you. Shout out to Andre. And then the Lar Farms folks, if you haven't seen it, go back and watch last week. We did a 3-hour podcast, which is ridiculous. But the comments and the people were calling it an old school. They said they had so much fun and they laughed so hard. So shout out to everybody for deking them down with us last week, having a good time. So drop an email in the live chat if you want to be entered to win, and we're going to pick 3 random winners.
Of course, yes, and it's our pleasure to do it, most definitely. Andre, I'm headed to Baltimore. Guess who's coming with me?
Well, who, Sherri?
Andre. I'm so glad you asked.
Who's heading to Baltimore? I just got back from Baltimore. We can tell you why in a little bit, but it was a lovely city. You're going to have a blast. I had never been there. I know you've been there plenty of times, but I have nothing but good things to say about the people of Baltimore.
I went to Baltimore. Kat was in Baltimore at some arena Kat was at, a big arena. It was like a 15,000 seat arena. And I went to see Kat and Lunel perform in Baltimore, and I had a really good time. And I'm going back. I had a book signing for my book in Baltimore, so I'm going back. And the reason why I asked Andre is because his mom is coming, and I gave her tickets to come to the show. Now, for all 4 of my shows are sold out. We had to add another show, which is taking place at 2:00. But I said, you know what? Maybe she might like to see her son perform.
Wow.
And so I called Andre and I said, Andre, what are you doing? And he said, I'm not doing anything that week. And I said, would you like to go to Baltimore and open for me? And let's do a redo of what we had in St. Louis. You can open for me. I will pay you because your mom will get to see you. And I said,
That's
maybe she
incredible.
might even want to come. So Andre is going to be doing 5 shows with me. But my only stipulation was I told Andre he had to be very, very clean because I can get dirty. The only person that's going to get dirty is me.
So
That's my show.
Clean set from Andre Lavelle.
It has to be so clean. That's all I asked.
Quick, here, I'm going to break in while we talk about this because there's some consternation in the live chat. I didn't think about this because I've got emails for all occasions, but I understand it and I want to respect it. People are like, so my email is going to be on YouTube forever, and some people's email's private. I didn't even think about that. I got about 20 emails for whatever. So,
we're
gonna start over. We're gonna. This is the.
And this is my fault. I'm gonna take full accountability because I was so taken with Lar Farms. Who is the man and his wife?
Brett and Ivana.
Brett and Ivana. I was so loving them as guests that I got a little ahead of myself, and I said, you know what? 2 funny mamas, we gonna give away $100 to 3 people. And Chris was sitting there, literally online kicking me in the back of my head because this all falls on Chris to figure out how to do this, how to get the money to people. And I was like, yeah, we're just gonna do it, Chris. I give it to you. And he was just like virtually going, you bitch, why would you do this? And now I see why. So this is something that, Chris is a one-man show over here. So we're just trying to figure this out. So maybe if they go to our website, So here's the fix. And here's what I hate. I hate making steps. You know what I mean? The less steps, the better. We appreciate the fans. This is a free show, by the way, so whatever. But it's a free show. But I do. Does that mean I haven't paid my bill yet?
Oh, no. That means if you have complaints, take them somewhere else because we're here. So either you're not paying a premium for this. Now, people support. People do that. I'm being stupid. So the fix is email me starting now. I don't care if you've already emailed and I see it, I'll check it. I'll have till the end of this show is how long you have. At the very end of the show, I'm going to do a random drawing. 2funnymamas@gmail.com. Enter that way. Email me right now, 2funnymamas@gmail.com. You've got roughly till Sherri starts nodding off. That's it. That's the rule.
You don't have long.
So 2funnymamas@gmail.com. We're going to pick 3 people. And that fixes everything. And that's the final word. No arguing about it. No complaining. No saying, my aunt was a bee. Like none of that. No excuses. 2funnymamas@gmail.com. That's our fix.
My aunt was a bee, a buzzing.
If you'd like to be entered, I'm going to put this in now. And then we're going to take a couple questions. Maya says, if you just pick me, the problem will be solved. That's funny, Maya.
I love that.
Kelly's laughing. PR Jade's in the house. Less work, the better. Yeah, I agree. I hate that. My public email. Oh, Rise got the plan in place. So 2funnymamas@gmail.com, and we can make this happen. And we'll. I'm going to put it in a randomizer. It's like a thing online, so it's going to be completely random. So if you want to DM me and try and sway me, you can. Insta-DM on Instagram. But we're going to put it in the randomizer, and we're going to give away 3 gift cards, Sherri, as long as you can stay awake.
It's a I'm fading right now. It's a 3 $100 gift cards. I think Chris just said that not 2 seconds ago.
Yeah.
And we're happy to give it to you because you're gonna have fun. If you go to Lar Farms, like this is Ivana with the bees, and she was just talking about how much it helps our planet, and it was so like. If you're interested at all, I think we covered a great deal of questions. It was so interesting. Like, why do you just give up your life and start a bee farm? Like, why not Tupperware or Avon or a car wash? A bee farm. And it was just fascinating. And I'm going to have Brett back on because he's had multiple businesses. And I really wanted to talk to him about a food business, a restaurant. He gave that up. He never wants to open up a restaurant again. And he had some really great reasons why not and why you should. So.
Yeah. And if anybody in the live chat's ever done that, like it's, first of all, like it's about as bad as a divorce rate in the U.S. Like 60-70% of restaurants fail.
Yeah, it's crazy. You always, and one thing that everybody says is so funny. Even Brett said it. You have to employees steal.
Yeah.
I've talked to several restaurateurs here in New York City who've been open a long time. And I've said, how do you maintain it? How do you, you got the same thing on the menu. What makes a successful restaurant and one that's not? And every single one who owned a restaurant said, you've got to watch your employees because they steal. And I was like, well, that's kind of a stereotype. And one person said to me, who owns a very successful restaurant here in New York, he said, Sherri, the employees feel like because you're a restaurant, you make a whole bunch of money because they see people in the restaurant. So if they need toilet paper for their apartment, why not take it from the restaurant? If they need, their friends come and they pour a drink, nobody's going to see them if they pour extra or top it off. She's like, a lot of them come here, they haven't eaten. What's the big deal if they eat a plate of food? It's so many little ways that, you got to watch them that they're not taking money. So many things that go into owning a restaurant. He said it was better to own a truck. Is that what he said?
He said a food truck. Yeah.
Better than a restaurant because I think with theirs, something went wrong with the restaurant, like something was leaking or something. I don't remember.
Yeah, they had that's what can happen. Your building can screw up. You didn't plan for that. You've got all that stuff. I worked at a brewery for 5 years. That was during and after college, and it took them 12 years to get into the black. And that's at the brewery. So you have
before they even turned a profit.
You have an added expense because you build out that, but you can make more money because you're making your own beer, right? To sell that because that's whatever. But it took 12 years for them to really make anything to speak of. Pretty wild. And it was just a restaurant; they didn't distribute. Yeah.
12 years is a long time to commit, to make sure, to see it through. Because so many times you say, oh, this is not working. Maybe I should just throw it in. But hey, look, at that 11th year, something was around the corner. They was building, and it came to fruition 12 years later. That just shows you when you commit to something, you gotta dig in.
Yeah.
To dig in.
Yeah.
I was talking to Jennifer Hudson. When she was interviewing me, and I was just like, we're two girls from Chicago. We never thought we would be in this place of hosting a talk show. Like, in my wildest dreams, I dreamed it, but to actually, I'm here. It was wild, and it was wild sitting on her stage, talking to her. This show, I don't know when it's coming out. It was wild.
I like that you take that. I don't know if that's a new approach. I'm sure there's examples of people doing it in the past, but when I think of like daytime talk folks or even just TV, there's this radio is really bad about it too. You almost have to act like the other shows don't exist, right? Which is such horseshit.
Yes.
You're treating your audience so poor. Like everyone knows. It doesn't mean you need to plug them, but isn't it so much better that you can be happy for her and admit that her show exists?
Yeah, but the dirty or the other side of talk show is things like that. Because I was also on the other side, you want to promote somebody else's talk show, but not to the detriment of my talk show. I want to support, but I don't want my people leaving to watch the other talk show because those are my ratings. So it's a double-edged sword. I see why people do it.
Yeah.
My brain is a little bit mushy. I lost my train of thought.
Get your emails in to be considered, and also if you use TFM15, you can absolutely get 15% off at LarFarms.com. And their appearance was brought to you by the great people, Ceta Lewis and friends at Miracle Buttercream. Thanks to them. Thanks to Miracle Buttercream. I can't talk either. What's happening? I'm going to go ahead and pull up this email, make sure people are sending stuff in. So tell me, it's 8:18 Pacific time. Tell me what else you have going on in LA while you're out there.
I got to do the talk. I got to do radio tomorrow because I've done all the TV stuff.
What radio?
So I got to do radio tomorrow, promoting the show. And as soon as I do the talk, as soon as I'm done, I got to pack my clothes because I got to be out of here. I have 4 suitcases I got to take to Baltimore. So I got to book to the airport, put in 4 suitcases. I'm going to go to sleep on the plane. And then I got to do 4 sold out shows in Baltimore. A lot of press for the Baltimore show that is still open on Sunday at 2:00 at the Baltimore Comedy Factory. And then I got to, so it'll be 5 sold out shows. And then I get on a train and I go back to New York City. And I got to go to bed because I have to get up at 5 in the morning. And I have 2 shows. I have to tape 6 shows next week. So it's a lot. Chris?
I muted myself. I was typing a few things. I was looking something up for the
I was like,
for the 220
I feel
Mobile Sub.
like I'm in the Twilight Zone.
No, I'm here.
Like,
Don't worry, Sherri, I'm here.
Happened?
I'm here.
I literally felt like I was in the Twilight Zone. Any questions from anybody in the audience?
Teresa Jack says she loves you. Yolanda says, stand up diva, you're sleepy. Gigi Handle Me says, last week's show was so dope. I posted hashtag Deacon Me Down in the video comments.
Oh, I love it.
Needs to be a t-shirt. We can do that. I like those glasses, Sherri says. I can't see who said that. DeMarco.
Who said that?
Sick in the Head says to let everybody know they need to like the video. Yes, we appreciate that. Share it too. Get your people. Chris didn't leave you. Don't worry. This is PR Jade. Yvette Porter, all those little ways add up to a lot of lost revenue. Yeah, talking about restaurants. Absolutely. E.T. Hector says you're blessed to be booked and busy. Kym must be in witness protection. No, not the case. Mike Brown, do you miss living in L.A., Sherri?
A little bit. The weather is amazing out here. It's nice and warm. It is really cool seeing places that I used to take the bus to. I'm right across the street from the Comedy Store. So I'm at
That's
a big
where you're
hotel.
staying?
Yes. And it's
on
very
Sunset.
Cool. On Sunset. I have a very cool room, and everybody in my team, because I have about 9 people with me that come with me everywhere, they've gone by the Comedy Store to see my name on the wall. My name is above the main room in the wall. Thank you for telling me to get up, because I did dance. So, yeah, I am right. So I see a lot of stuff going on, and so LA is nice. But do I miss it? I now want to go back to New York. I love LA is very chill. It's just very chill and laid back, and New York is hustle and bustle and move and grind and train coming, crowded. Excuse me, sir, gotta walk by. Hey, did you pop me on my ass? Just like, police. Ah! There's a dude that throws up outside of my brownstone. Like every other day at 2 a.m. He throws up nonstop. And I go, as I'm laying in bed, going, how much throw up does one person have? I don't want to sound gross, but literally the man is like, it's like, whoa.
Hang on, wait. Here. I'll be the guy. You be sitting in your house.
I'm like, Jeffrey, look out the window and tell that man to get out in front of our house.
What's it?
Get on out in front of my stoop. That does not happen in LA. And
like a lion dying.
Literally. But the first time I heard, I was like, oh my gosh, should I call 911 on this man? But then he just keeps coming and throwing up in front of my brownstone. So it's like, this man just be drinking. That's what it is. And
he's trying to make honey, and it's not working. It's not working. It's for bees.
Oh my God. So I got to get Lexi and take my damn dog out there and be like, if you don't get out in front of my stoop, sir. I'm sorry. So you don't get that in LA. So I miss New York. I miss my son. I miss being in my brownstone. I miss the poop on the street that I got to complain about. I miss New York.
And New York is now tied to, your dream.
It is. But I think maybe in a few years I want to come back to LA with my show, because my sound stages in New York are very, very tiny because we just don't have the room. So my studio is very, very tiny. You can tell when you watch the show. But going to Jennifer Hudson, she's got the old Ellen studio. I was like, damn, girl, you got money. That's what you got, like Quentin Burris. I was like, you got money. And she laughed. But her soundstage is beautiful. And I was there, and I was like, I told John Murray, my executive producer, I said, I don't want to ride coach no more. This is first class over here at Jennifer's show.
Right.
So maybe in a couple of years, come back to LA.
All right. So here's the fun in this. Of course, this is telling me this. Check your phone if you could, Sherri. It's going to give you a code for this email because it's triggered a security thing. If it can go wrong, it will. With this little giveaway. If you want to just text that to me, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, I'm photocopying it right now.
Bobby wants you to toss a bucket of water on him to wash it away. I know my daughter lives in Harlem. I'm there regular, but you can see just about everything, says Delphina. I saw someone who's watching in Detroit and wants a Two Funny Mamas live show to come to Detroit. Oh, Mark R. from Detroit. He says, huge Two Funny Mamas fan. Detroit needs a Two Funny Mamas live show. Everywhere it does.
That's
Uh,
really cool. Detroit. I feel like didn't we do something in Detroit? I can't remember. Maybe not. We were
you
in
you
Dallas.
you performed in Detroit in the last few years, maybe? I'm not sure.
Uh, yeah, I think I did from the D. I just did something in Detroit. I can't remember though. So maybe we will.
Oh, here we go. Got the code.
Oh,
So wait, so tell us. So what
I'm
else do
sorry.
you have left to do in LA? What radio shows are you doing?
I don't know what radio shows I'm doing. Frank and Heidi, Heidi and Frank. I did the LNK radio show that's syndicated. She used to be with Ryan Seacrest.
Mm-hmm.
I did, like I said, Access Hollywood Extra. Uh, E, what's ETV Entertainment Tonight, and I just have a lot of clothes. It was a lot of different, and then I was on the set of Access, and my whole zipper busted, and my dress just busted open from the boob all the way to my butt. But I had to turn this way the whole time and do the interview. Is somebody at my door?
Oh boy,
It says the password. What does
I
it
changed
say?
it. I changed the password for the email. You should
Oh, it
still
was
say logged
recently
in.
changed. Okay, cool. That's what that
Yeah.
was. You had to
Okay,
do the
so
interview
we've
from the
got
side.
folks entering. Okay, so great. So keep them coming, and you've got until Sherri fades to enter
Which is
twofunnymamas at gmail, which is
countdown.
coming quick.
I gotta walk over to a steakhouse. I gotta get a steak. I'm so dead. No, I can't do it because it's too late to walk. Steakhouses are closed. So I just,
You should. You got a little time. We can do this if you can talk. This is going to be a challenge for you. If you can
what?
talk for about a minute, I'm going to put these names up in a randomizer, and we're going to get our winners so we can give them away so you don't fall asleep before we do that.
I
While
know.
while we're
Yes, I can.
thinking of it, what are you looking forward to when you're back on your show? And we need to remind people how they can get tickets to come see you at the live show in New York. But what do you have planned? Like, what are you excited about coming up with when this breaks over?
I'm really excited just to talk about all the stuff that I've done in Las Vegas. It's been a lot of stuff I was in Las Vegas, in Atlanta. Get to talk about. I just been all over. I have not sat still. Oh my gosh, I got this daggone check. I can't even show it to you. I have a check right here, and I'm
What?
trying to look at that. This is a check I
Oh, I
got.
was like, that doesn't say to Chris Denman for
It
for a
doesn't.
fine job for a pre 40th birthday present.
Thank you. This is like okay. So the check, I got the check
Mm-hmm.
from the club. That's
Yep.
how much I made for 5 sold out shows. You know that poopery that you spray when you go to the bathroom?
Sure.
Why did it leak all in my duffel bag? All over the check. The entire check is blurry. You
Smells
can't
great though.
read, but it smells great. So I got this check from the bank that they will not let me deposit for my 4 sold out shows in Birmingham, Alabama. So I got to get in touch with the club, have them reissue the check. You know, trying to get your money once you left.
Oh, it's over.
I'm so upset with myself. I didn't know the poopery was leaking.
Again, best smelling money in all of Hollywood. By the way, a check for 5 sold out shows, ma'am. That'll send Jeffrey to college for a year. That's a nice. That's a
It's
nice
not gonna-
pull.
But you forget, honey. Kym tells you this all the time, sir.
Percentages, backing out, taxes.
Get commissions and percent. If it was just me, collecting the money,
Ooh,
it would
hair
be.
and makeup for you too.
I have to pay for my hair and makeup team to come. I have to put them up in a hotel. I have to pay for them. I have to pay my agent 10%, my manager 10%, my business manager 5%, my lawyer who negotiated the deal 5%, my road manager who goes on the road with me everywhere I go. When I travel to do comedy clubs, he gets 10%. So right there, you can check a 10, 20, 30, 40% is gone. And the IRS.
That's 1,000,000%.
It's 1,000,000%. IRS takes maybe 40%. So
it's
automatically out of 5 sold out shows.
what I meant to say, he could go to Subway sandwich artist college.
No,
with
Jeffrey
that
would
money.
have to be homeschooled on what I'm bringing home. But the thing about it is, I'm not complaining. I don't want people to think, people complain.
Yeah.
That's just the fact of life, what we do. You have agents, you have managers. Everybody gets a cut of your money.
Yeah.
So this is why, Taraji, when she was promoting Color Purple, broke down into tears because so many people get a cut. You're trying to figure out, how do I still take care of my family? How do I, pay certain bills? Which is why you can't just do one comedy club. You got to do a series of clubs. So I'm not complaining by any means. I'm complaining because my poopery made all of the writing on the check blurry. And I'm complaining because all of those people that I just named that get a commission are calling me going, you did that club 5 days ago. Where's my money? So I got to cut checks to people, but I can't cut a check because the poopery is all over the check. And everybody wants to get paid. And now that Chris knows I have a check from this comedy club, it's going to be a text like,
there's going to be...
podcast.
There's a fresh Too Funny Mamas invoice coming in hot.
Coming in hot. That invoice is going to be in 86-point font. And Chris is going to be like, where's my money?
Here are 7 options and how you can pay.
And Zelle, Venmo, Cash App, OnlyFans Plus.
Send it via carrier pigeon. Just make sure it gets here. We accept
Chris says, I don't care
bills.
how it gets here. Get here when you can.
Oh my gosh. I said something about this because you're headed to Baltimore. I just want to give a quick shout out. I went there. It was basically a project with the great Ariva Martin. She was a speaker at the NFBPA Forum 2024. And Sherri, whenever I thought, boy, did I just sell out for the most boring weekend of my life, took my guy Vaughn, DP, videographer, everything. So it was basically, we go to this project. It's National Forum of Black Public Administrators, right? I got nothing wrong, but here I think I'm going to. This is my mindset beforehand. Love Ariva, love working with her. It's fun. We're going to just amplify her. We're going to amplify the people she's around because she's a speaker at this thing. And I'm thinking I'm in for just a terrible time, and this is going to be so boring. When I tell you, the NFBPA.
You say it so fast. Let me tell people who
they were so great. They were. It was so fun.
Ariva Martin is an attorney. You can see her on CNN. She's a pundit. She was on a show about attorneys, and she's a dear friend of Kym Whitley's. And Ariva started a center for children that have autism because one of her children is on the spectrum, and Kym is on the board, and it's called
Special Needs Network.
It's called Special Needs Network. And every year, Kym and Ariva, they get together and have a big fundraiser because they're always trying to raise money. And they built a big, huge center, I believe in the city of Compton.
Yeah,
or,
I think. I could be
big
wrong.
autism center for kids in the inner city to be able to go and get the same services as other children. It's a huge center. It's state of the art, beautiful. And this is Ariva Martin. She's a force to be reckoned with. She's a Black woman she's some odd reason she's taken a liking to Chris. Like she came on the podcast as a guest, and she done fell in love with Chris.
I don't know about that.
Chris went and helped her out in St. Louis at the what, Chris?
No. This is in Baltimore. Well, we did work on something in St. Louis, but yes, she was the speaker. She was the host and moderator and speaker at this big conference in Baltimore, which again I thought was going to be like paint drying. No, can I say something?
You gonna say it.
People at the NFBPA know how to have a good time. Everybody's nice. Now, granted, half the people that stopped me every 5 feet thought I was a super ambitious assistant manager at the hotel. 1,000%. 1,000. I got my gold tie on. I got my jacket, and they're going, "Oh, sir, you look like you know where you're going." When I say listen, I don't really comment on this a ton. It's just part of my world. Black people know how to have a good time no matter the event. And I don't even make these kind of comparisons. If it was the white public administrators, it'd have been boring. There'd have been saltines to eat, mayonnaise and raisins for all. When I say everyone was dressed to the T's, people with doctors in their names are fun, affable, super, just having a good time. They're there. They get their business done. They're also having fun. They're seeing people they don't see.
But we play hard.
Yeah.
Work hard and we play harder.
And nobody, it was a really nice time, and it's great messaging, and what a wonderful network. I never thought I would say one good thing about Baltimore or one good thing about, a convention. I'd be, oh, hey, it was a cool weekend. Thanks to Ariva for working with us. No, it was fun. I think I made friends. Everybody was great. It did. And again, I don't work for the hotel. If you're seeing this, I do not work for the hotel.
You do look like you are a manager at a hotel. I can understand why people would ask you where the bathroom was and where the cafe was, and if you could, change a 50.
As Deja, who's not here right now, would say, I did have my lemon pepper stepper shoes on, so I got some compliments on my shoes, and it was so fun, and it was nice, and I liked it a lot, and Baltimore was great. Seriously, the people were wonderful.
Glad you got.
And they say,
get out.
How do you know how people in Baltimore speak?
How?
You guys go down by the water. Need any water? Do you need any water? White people and black, it's like a Southern East Coast mashup of it's. When they would say water to me, I would stop and be like, am I being punked? Like, are you trying to get a rise out of me?
Oh my gosh. That's so funny that you say that. I'm glad you had a good time. I like Baltimore.
Beautiful.
Always have fun.
Their downtown was spotless.
Yeah.
And maybe they were just hiding the bad parts from us. Very possible. That's,
Well, if you go it's with anywhere, if you go in certain neighborhoods, you gotta be careful.
Oh, I'm in St. Louis, as you recalled. You called it the
Walking
Walking Dead.
It looks like Dawn of the Dead. Like it just looks like the zombies are sleeping and about to come out. Close to midnight.
Well, it did make me a little upset with St. Louis too, because I was like, everybody said this is just like St. Louis. They got us whooped. At least they're downtown.
Yeah, your downtown is like really quiet. My gosh.
It's gotten better. There's a soccer stadium now, and the people that own the Enterprise Rent-A-Car, like they're revitalizing a huge area. And really the arts district we're in. Shout out to the Kranzberg Art Foundation. So there's that. Okay. All right, we're getting these in. I'm entering in names as we speak. So if you want to win these Lar Farms, this is your last chance as we get this in. Where are you going to go to dinner, Sherri? Are you going to go? There's a steakhouse right across the street from you, isn't there?
No, they closed it down and shut it down. And
really?
I was trying to see if I could go to Morton's, but I think Morton's Steakhouse is closed because these steakhouses close early out here. Hey, Siri. What time does Morton's Steakhouse close?
Okay, here's what I found.
They close at 9:00. Man, they all close at 9:00. Dang. So what else can I eat? I'm gonna have to order something. I'm just too tired to go anywhere. I'm tired. I don't want to sit in a restaurant. I think people might ask for pictures. I'm just tired. So I don't know what else to order. Maybe I can find Cheesecake Factory. What?
We're getting these in. I was going to say I can't remember how far from Sunset it is, but there's a few places because whenever I was out there, I had to keep looking for places to go late night. last time I was there. There was one Mexican place that you don't want to go there. It's kind of fun.
I
It's
don't
like
want
a
any
party
Mexican
spot.
food.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want Mexican because I don't want my stomach messed up. So I don't want any
Not
Mexican
right.
food.
Maybe do DoorDash,
No,
huh?
just yeah, I got DoorDash. I
There you
got
go.
DoorDash.
Let's see what we got.
So I feel like I'm gonna end up ordering In-N-Out burger.
It is very close to you.
I don't even know if DoorDash does In-N-Out, but I feel like that's pretty much what I'm going to order is In-N-Out burger
So tell me
because
this.
I'm
Oh, sorry. Go
what
ahead. What
what were you
this
gonna
just
say?
crossed my mind as you're as you're going over the in and out thoughts. So skip that. Try and
Hmm.
get something healthier. But because I know you got a big day tomorrow, you don't want to slow you down. Tell me this: when you leave like this and Edie's with you, what's up? What's Jeffrey doing? Is he just loving life right now? What's he doing in New York?
Jeffrey's in his room playing video games. That is what he is doing.
Not mad about that.
He's supposed to read for 20 minutes a day because this college that I'm looking at said he's going to have to write 2 papers a week. So
Hmm.
he's got to learn he's got to read 20 minutes a day to write the paper.
Wow.
So he's supposed to be doing that. They don't even deliver from In-N-Out.
What are the options?
Where's a
Let's
good
see if the live
salad?
chat wants to help you.
A good salad. Oh my gosh, insomnia cookies. No, sir. They got a place called Dirty Burger. Why?
Dirty
It,
burger.
it looks like it's a heart attack right in between the buns. Um,
Do you know what they do here? And I'm sure this is everywhere.
what?
Like you'll have like people that own a 7-Eleven, they'll do a ghost kitchen and they'll just take their crappy like burgers and they'll call it like Star Burger or something and you're paying premium price for like a gas station burger.
Oh my gosh, are you serious?
Yeah, that's a thing. It's probably everywhere. I know it's here that happens because you'll be like, I've never heard of Piper's Pizza, and then you do a little, you kind of look around. And you're like, wait a second, that
That's
doesn't make
funny.
sense. Yeah.
I'm on the Cheesecake Factory site, and I think I might. They got a miso salmon.
Uh-oh.
I
That
have
sounds
to
good.
have protein.
Yeah. I just agreed. Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta have protein. A miso salmon, but and they got a Cobb salad. Ooh, that looks good. But I need more protein. Ooh, that looks good. You know what I want? I want some gluten-free pesto
Oh, there you go.
something. But I
Shout out
can't
to
find.
Yvette Porter, Sick in the Head, Natatat, Darletha, Kelly. Cheryl is telling me I should have hit her up while I was in Baltimore. She could have come said hey. Sorry, Cheryl. I'll have to say hey next time.
Oh,
Go see. Shout out to Moe's Seafood. I went there. That was the real place. I asked him. I was like,
Moe's
where do normal?
Seafood?
Yeah. It was really MO''S. It's the real deal. And they've got like printed papers that aren't branded hanging up says like don't be on your speakerphone, like it's that kind of place.
Ooh,
It's the real
ooh,
deal. Yeah, it was very good.
like that.
Yeah, I it was very authentic and there were normal people there. I dug it.
I want to apologize to everybody because I'm ordering something to eat and I'm not paying attention. It's because so many of these restaurants close,
Yeah.
and I'm really supposed to be eating before 8, but I'm not. I didn't get to eat all day, and I'm starving. So I was trying to order before the restaurants close, so I'm not eating, fast food late at night.
Mm-hmm.
And
What about
I think
the comedy
what?
store? You could get something to eat from there.
I don't want the comedy store food.
I didn't know if they had a
Friggin'
special.
chicken tenders.
I didn't know if they had a special Sherri Shepherd comedian. You're on the wall menu.
No, like get out of here.
No dice, huh?
No friggin' way. Green chili chicken enchiladas. Ooh, that look like it's gonna tear my stomach up.
That's
Looks
trouble.
so good. Italian sausage and fresh mushroom rigatoni.
Oh my
Oh,
gosh,
that
we
looks
have
good.
so many.
Rigatoni.
We have so
Huh?
many people. We have so many people entering in this. I'm entering all their names into this randomizer.
Oh yeah, to win the 100, and I want you to win it. I want you to. Oh, gluten free. They got a gluten free option. What is that? If it's gluten free, what is
She's
How
not.
is it gluten free?
What is it?
It's a Italian sausage and fresh mushroom rigatoni pasta, which I cannot have. Sausage, pancetta, mushrooms, and broccoli with Parmesan cream and ricotta cheese.
Oh, that sounds
Ooh,
good.
ricotta cheese and Parmesan cream this late at night? Ooh, no.
It's bad, huh?
Yeah. I
I'm
need to
over
get
here
the
like,
cops.
oh, I'm good.
Is that what you would get?
I would order that and tell you I ordered salmon with spinach on top of it.
That's funny. They got crispy Brussels sprouts. That sounds good. Tossed with bacon and Vermont maple butter glaze. Why they keep putting maple syrup and sugar on Brussels sprouts?
It kind of ruins the point, right? Hey,
Yeah.
as I'm entering these in, shout out to Barbara D. I don't know if you want your whole last name out there, but Barbara D. in her subject of the email says, "Hey, Sherri and Chris, I'd love to be picked for the gift card. Hey, Chris, I love your shirt. And Sherri, I hope you get some sleep, girl. Tell Kym we miss her. See you when Sherri returns. I can't wait. Need my daily dose of laughs." And Barbara, thank you. I like the shirt too.
Thank you so much, Barbara. We are on a hiatus for 3 weeks. And so
For the
during
Sherri
the
Show.
hiatus, on the Sherri Show, and during the hiatus, my show has sent me all around to meet affiliates and, spread goodwill so that people keep airing my show. And then I came to LA to do a full press run for my show because I've never done Jimmy Kimmel. I was supposed to do Shannon Sharp, but it didn't work out. The Talk, Jennifer Hudson, the radio shows. So that's what I've been doing during my hiatus, and stand-up. Quesadillas, nope. So thank you very much, Barbara. So I go back live April 15th. Sweet corn tamale cakes. Ooh.
Wanda Ray says, order a salad with protein from BJ's.
There's BJ's around here in Hollywood. They're putting pizza in front of me. Oh, no. Oh, here's the salads. They got a Cobb salad, a Thai chicken salad, a barbecue ranch salad. Now that looks good. Barbecue ranch salad.
Oh, I love this. Leslie, hey, Sherri, Kym, and Chris. First time emailing you for a contest. I hope I win. Love the podcast. I don't know if you'll win, Leslie. It's up to the randomizer, but thank you.
Leslie, that's so sweet. Thank you so much. They used to have a salad called Sheila's Chicken and Avocado. Grilled chicken, fresh avocado, mixed greens, crisp tortilla strips. Tortilla,
I barely know you.
carrots, cilantro, and cashews tossed in a citrus honey peanut vinaigrette. So if I take out the somebody's at my door. Hold on. Hold on.
Sherri, the last time this happened.
I know. Hold on. I know. Yeah. Oh, laundry? Yeah, hold on.
Well, if you're tuning in, there's over 700 of you tuning in. We appreciate it. If you could follow us on Instagram at Two Funny Mamas, at Sherri E. Shepherd, at Kym Whitley, also on Instagram. And, we'll keep it pushing. At Insta Denman, if you want to follow me. Veronica and Monica and Charjay and Teresa Jack and Dalitha says, you're too cute to be gassy all night, Sherri. It's a fair point.
I didn't think gassy.
I like how she put it too, though. You're too cute for that.
Hysterical. No, it's not. I can't even believe we're talking about this, but I got to clear my name. It's not gassy. It's my stomach starts hurting. Like,
some would argue that's caused by gas.
I'm not talking about this. That's hysterical.
By the way, you never know what to expect, and you've got profile pictures on these emails. Some good-looking folks watching this show, Sherri. That makes me feel good.
Well, thank you for good-looking folks.
Best-looking fans on the planet.
Thank you. Seared ahi tuna salad.
Hello.
Ooh, that looks good. Caesar salad with chicken. That's the basic. Chopped salad. a delicious blend of julienne, romaine, grilled chicken, tomato, avocado, corn, bacon, blue cheese, and apple with our vinaigrette. Now that sounds good. That sounds good.
Yeah.
That
Where's that
sounds-
from?
Huh?
Where's it from?
Cheesecake Factory.
Oh, Cheesecake Factory's got you covered. Okay.
Cheesecake Factory. Okay, I'm about to jam on and order this real quick.
Okay, and we're almost. I've almost got all the names in. I'm gonna close the
I thought this was supposed to take a minute. What's
the
taking you
entries.
so long?
I'm making sure everyone gets entered because they took the time to send their names in. I didn't think this many people would do it. So we're about to do it. So I've got
Okay, I've just submitted
two
my
more.
order.
I've got 2 more to enter, and then we're gonna get it going. You just got your food in?
I'm fading. I'm hungry. Yes, I put my order in DoorDash, and I have to go take a bath. I have to take all this makeup off. I have to take this hair off. Freaking hair is down in my butt. It's a lot of layers going on.
What would Kym say?
She'd be rocking back and forth. I miss my Kym. I gotta call her. She texted me. She'd be rocking back and forth, and we'll be here. Not right now.
She'll be back soon.
Give her a
But
little grace.
I could tell she was still thinking about us because I got a couple emails for some upcoming guests.
Oh, she did. She did that for you. We love Kym. We love Kym's suggestions for guests. That's what I wanted to say.
All right, so I am entering in the last
Is the
names.
egomaniac master sifting through the names?
The egomaniac master. Hey, Queens, I can't wait to see you two beautiful women in Nashville. That's from Elisa.
Nashville. What are we doing in Nashville? We are Kym and I, if anybody goes to Martha's Vineyard, we will be in Martha's Vineyard for the Black Film Festival in Martha's Vineyard. I believe the second week of August, Kym and I will be there with our 2 funny mamas at the theater in Martha's Vineyard. We're really looking forward to that. I think D.L. Hughley is now. Plethora of comedians. B-Flat, I don't know if B-Flat will be there. She usually goes.
She's been before. As I'm entering this, shout out to
Yeah.
LaDonna, says go Rattlers for you, Chris. I don't know. Were you on whenever we were? I don't know if that was when you were on. There was a young lady in the Tom for the cruise that had a Florida A&M get up on. So shout out to LaDonna for thinking of me. All right, you ready for this?
Yes. Who we
All
got?
right, we've got the names entered. We're doing the randomizer. If you could see it, it's like a big circle, and it's online, so I can actually. It's out of my hands. I'm going to hit the randomizer. You ready, Sherri? We're going to have 3 winners. Your first winner.
Okay, 3 winners for a $100 gift certificate to Lar Farms. They got a lot of. If you go to lomarfarms.com, a lot of great stuff on there.
Absolutely.
Great company.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then you still get a discount for the entire month of April. You get a 15% discount if you put in TFM15. So you can even get more because you're getting a 15% discount. Remember that. You go to Lar Farms and you enter lomarfarms.com and then put in your order. A lot of smell good soaps, seasonings, candles. Put in at the end TFM, 2 funny mamas, TFM15 for a 15% discount. You got that for all month. All right, you got the first name.
First winner, Tiffany Braxton.
Tiffany Braxton. Is that Tony's long lost?
Probably. Watching your
Tiffany
show.
Braxton,
All right.
You have won
Tiffany
a $100
Braxton.
gift card to Lar Farms. We can't wait for you to go and order something. And please let us know. Email Chris at 2funnymamas@gmail.com and let
I've got
us
her
know
email.
how you. Oh, this is good. So Tiffany Braxton, we're going to be sending you, i.e. Chris, will be sending you an email so that we can
With instructions. Yeah.
with instructions on how you redeem this gift card for
2 more, Sherri.
$100. Give me another name.
Spinning the wheel.
Spinning the wheel.
So many colors because so many names, so many people are participating. Congrats to
Oh,
Tiffany.
that's so awesome. We got one winner, Tiffany Braxton. Yay.
Winner number
Tiffany.
2,
Winner number 2.
Ana Gonzalez.
Ana Gonzalez. Yes. Ana Gonzalez. Yay, girl. You got a $100 gift card to Lar Farms. Go to lomarfarms.com. And don't forget, Ana, at the end to put in TFM15 to get a 15% discount off your entire order. So, Ana Gonzalez, you won $100. I'm so happy.
Your final winner?
Final winner.
Sharon Alford.
Sharon Alford.
Those are your 3 winners. Incredible.
Sharon Alford. All right, so Sharon Alford, congratulations to you. Congratulations to you because you've won a $100 gift card to lomarfarms.com. Take a look. Go browse their website and see what they got. A lot of smell good, a lot of taste good, a lot of scents, candles, bath beauty products. So go to lomarfarms.com and at the end put in TFM 15 because you get a 15% discount all through the month of April. So congratulations, Sharon Alford, Ana Gonzalez, and Tiffany Braxton.
Big night. And thank you to everybody for jumping in, and use TFM 15 if you want to get that. Sorry, Sherri. You want to sign off, get out of here, go eat your food?
I just want to say I'll be at the Baltimore Comedy Factory this weekend. Also, May 11th, Mother's Day, I'm with Joe, the singer. Joe wants to know what turns you on, and I just want to make you laugh. So we're on the Love and Laughter, one night only, at the Landmark Theater in Syracuse, New York. So you can go to sherryshowtv.com for tickets. And I'm also in, I'm at Nate Jackson's Funny Comedy Club. I got to tell people that. I think I'm in Maryland. No, I'm not in Maryland. Let me see.
Let me go to sherryshowtv.com to check.
Did I give them that, Nate Jackson's? Let me see. Here we go. Okay, I can tell you. I got it. Here it is. In Tacoma, Washington. I am in Tacoma, Washington, June 14th and June 15th at Nate Jackson's Super Funny Comedy Club. You can go to sherryshowtv.com for tickets to Nate Jackson's Super Funny Comedy Club. I'm there June 14th and June 15th, 24. And if you're in Palm Springs, California, on August 24th, I am in Agua Caliente Casino in Palm Springs.
Beautiful.
And I'm also in Martha's Vineyard, August 10th. Kym and I for Two Funny Mamas. So that's it. And I'll be on Sex Lives of College Girls. You know what? I got a sitcom called Sherri, and I just found it. It's on YouTube. I have a really funny sitcom. It's only 10 episodes. We had a lot of fun. It's on YouTube. Check it out. Tell me what you think. And my voice is going, so I actually have to shut it down because I need to use it tomorrow and this weekend. But it's been a lot of fun, Chris. It was really fun hanging with you.
It was. Thank you to everybody for tuning in. I appreciate your time, Sherri, as you busted out in California, and more fun stuff on the way. Sorry we missed Kym, but she'll be back soon.
She's going to be back soon. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah. Everybody, be sure to tune in, subscribe. Let's get this thing to 100,000 subscribers. Tell your friends, your kids, your aunts, your uncles, everybody. Get on the YouTube channel, subscribe, make it happen. Sherri, enjoy dinner. Have a great night, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next week.
Thanks, everybody. God bless you.
Two funny mamas. Two funny mamas.